Have you ever wondered what to say to truly win a woman over? To make her feel seen, valued, and deeply appreciated, not just admired? In today's video, I'm going to share 3 foolproof compliments that will not only capture her attention, but also create a genuine emotional connection. But here's the catch. It's not about empty flattery or surface-level charm. It's about something deeper. Words that resonate with who she truly is. If you're ready to move beyond the ordinary and make a lasting impression, keep watching. Let's dive into how you can forge a real connection with a woman through the power of words. What women truly want. Understanding what women value in relationships is more than just an art. It's a journey of empathy and insight. Beyond common assumptions, the truth is simple. Women, like all human beings, crave appreciation that goes beyond physical appearance. Marcus Aurelius once said, "What we do now echoes in eternity." The same is true for our words and actions. A compliment about someone's looks may bring a momentary smile, but a compliment about their character, intelligence, or impact on the world leaves a lasting imprint. Women want to be recognized for their resilience, creativity, kindness, and depth, not just their beauty. Acknowledging these qualities doesn't just make her feel special. It builds a connection based on authenticity and respect. How Stoicism guides. Deeper connections. Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on inner virtues rather than surface-level attributes. The same wisdom applies to relationships. Ask yourself, are my compliments sincere? Or am I just saying what I think she wants to hear? Am I truly paying attention to what makes her extraordinary? When you recognize and appreciate a woman's inner qualities, you not only honor her, but also cultivate wisdom and intentionality in your own life. In a world driven by social media and fleeting validation, taking the time to genuinely see someone is rare and powerful. How compliments build real connection. The right words, spoken at the right time, can transform a relationship. A sincere compliment isn't about impressing someone. It's about recognizing their essence. As Epictetus wisely said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Deep, meaningful compliments come from true observation. Instead of generic praise, notice what truly makes her unique. If she's fiercely determined in chasing her dreams, acknowledge that drive. If she radiates kindness, let her know it doesn't go unnoticed. If she offers wisdom that shifts your perspective, tell her how much it means. These moments of recognition aren't just words. They are reflections of your ability to appreciate depth. They show that you're paying attention, not just to how she looks, but to who she is. The key to stronger, more meaningful relationships. Relationships at their core are a reflection of our values. When we embrace the Stoic mindset, valuing virtue, wisdom, and authenticity, we naturally build stronger, more fulfilling connections. Seneca once said, "As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters." Let that wisdom guide you. When you offer words that truly matter, you create relationships that are richer, deeper, and built to last. The power of thoughtful compliments. How to truly see and connect with someone. A compliment that acknowledges someone's character, perseverance, or values can light up their face in a way a generic remark never could. That's the essence of true connection, and in many ways, the foundation of Stoic happiness. It's about finding joy and purpose in the depth of human interactions rather than fleeting appearances. Now, let's bring this idea into a modern context. Think about the last time someone genuinely recognized something meaningful about you. Not just your appearance, but perhaps your dedication to a project, your resilience during a tough time, or the kindness you showed to someone in need? Did it leave a lasting impression? Now, imagine the impact of doing the same for someone else. Instead of saying, "You look great today," try something like, "I really admire how dedicated you've been to this project. It's inspiring to see your hard work pay off." This kind of compliment doesn't just feel good. It shows that you see the person for who they truly are, not just how they look. It reflects thoughtfulness and attention, qualities that align perfectly with the Stoic mindset. How Stoicism enhances our relationships. The Stoics believed in living a life guided by wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. When you compliment someone in a way that honors these virtues, you're not just making them feel good. You're practicing Stoicism in everyday life. You're choosing to look beyond the surface, recognize what is truly admirable in another person, and articulate it in a way that fosters trust and connection. So, let me ask you, how often do you really take the time to observe and appreciate the people around you? In the rush of daily life, it's easy to overlook these opportunities, but when you pause and intentionally recognize someone's strengths, efforts, and unique qualities, you're not just enriching their life, you're enriching your own. As the Stoics remind us, our purpose isn't to impress others, but to live in harmony with our values and cultivate meaningful relationships. And one of the simplest yet most profound ways to do that is through sincere, thoughtful compliments. The art of meaningful compliments. A great compliment isn't about flattery, it's about sincerity. Women, like all people, value words that reflect genuine appreciation for who they are, not just how they look. By focusing on her character, efforts, and unique qualities, you show her that she is truly seen and valued. Let's explore one of the most powerful ways to do this. Foolproof compliment. Number 1. Notice the little things. Strong relationships aren't built on grand gestures alone. They thrive on the small, thoughtful moments of recognition. Taking the time to acknowledge the little details, especially those that might go unnoticed by others, sends a powerful message. I see you, and I value what you do. This idea echoes Marcus Aurelius's wisdom. Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. In other words, find meaning and beauty even in the small things, and let this awareness guide your interactions. For example, noticing a subtle change, like a new hairstyle or a different lipstick color, might seem trivial, but it speaks volumes about your attentiveness. A simple comment like, "I love the way you styled your hair today," it really brings out your confidence. Shows that you're observant and appreciate the effort someone puts into their self-expression. These seemingly small compliments create a deeper connection because they highlight that you care enough to notice. More importantly, they reinforce a powerful message. You are valued for who you are. Final thoughts. Compliments as a path to deeper connection. True connection isn't built on the fleeting allure of appearances. It's built on the lasting appreciation of someone's character and values. By embracing this practice, you align yourself with timeless Stoic wisdom and create a life enriched by deeper, more meaningful relationships. As Seneca said, wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Let your compliments be an act of kindness, one that strengthens bonds, deepens connections, and brings greater meaning to both your life and the lives of those around you. The power of noticing the little things in modern relationships. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions are everywhere and genuine attention is rare, the ability to truly notice and appreciate someone holds even greater weight. We live in an era where fleeting social media interactions often overshadow the real effort people put into their lives behind the scenes. Think about it. When your partner takes the time to dress up for a dinner date, or puts extra thought into their appearance, how often do you acknowledge it in a meaningful way? A simple but sincere compliment like, "You look amazing tonight. I can tell you put a lot of thought into this outfit," does more than lift their spirits. It fosters a sense of mutual appreciation and respect. This kind of attentiveness goes beyond surface-level attraction. It builds a connection based on acknowledgement and care. It aligns with the Stoic principle of intentionality. Training yourself to notice and value the small details cultivates a mindset of presence and engagement. After all, living with purpose and cherishing the moment is at the heart of the Stoic lifestyle. So, ask yourself, when was the last time I truly paid attention to the little ways someone close to me adds beauty or meaning to their life? By committing to this practice, you not only deepen your relationships, but also bring Stoic mindfulness into your daily interactions, enhancing your own sense of gratitude. Why noticing effort matters. Recognizing small details isn't just about giving praise, it's about appreciating the effort behind them. When someone changes their hairstyle or carefully selects an outfit, it's often a reflection of their desire to present their best self, not just to the world, but to you. Acknowledging that effort strengthens your connection, showing them that you value not only their appearance, but also the thought and care behind it. This mutual recognition creates a ripple effect, encouraging both partners to invest more meaningfully in the relationship. And in the end, paying attention to the little things isn't just a nice gesture, it's a reflection of a Stoic mindset. By cultivating attentiveness, offering genuine compliments, and appreciating the effort others put into their lives, you actively practice the Stoic values of mindfulness, connection, and virtue. As Seneca wisely said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." This reminds us that true richness lies in appreciating the moments and details we often overlook. The takeaway? Recognize the small but meaningful efforts of those around you. Compliments rooted in sincerity show that you're engaged, appreciative, and intentional. A powerful combination that strengthens bonds and deepens relationships. Complementing her personality. Go beyond appearance. When it comes to building deep, authentic relationships, nothing speaks louder than recognizing and valuing someone's inner qualities. Complementing a person's character, whether it's their patience, self-discipline, or kindness, goes far beyond superficial flattery. It shows genuine appreciation for who they are, not just how they look. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." By choosing to notice and acknowledge the virtues of others, you're not only forging deeper connections, but also embodying the Stoic mindset of focusing on what truly matters. Why character-based compliments matter. Telling someone, "I admire how calm and focused you are, especially under pressure," yes, it's truly inspiring, does more than make them feel good. It highlights an inner strength they might not even realize they have. This kind of compliment is lasting. It reinforces their positive qualities and encourages them to continue cultivating those traits. In a world where compliments often revolve around appearances, taking the time to appreciate someone's substance sets you apart. It shows that your interest isn't just skin deep, it's rooted in who they truly are, breaking through the noise of modern interactions. Think about the countless interactions people have on social media, where attention is often focused on polished photos and carefully curated images. While external praise might bring a temporary confidence boost, it rarely leaves a lasting impact. Now, imagine being the person who sees beyond the surface, the one who notices and appreciates resilience, determination, or kindness. Instead of saying, "You always look amazing in your photos," Try something deeper. Your dedication to your goals is truly remarkable. I can tell how much effort you put into what you care about. This kind of recognition creates a stronger emotional connection and aligns with the Stoic value of finding happiness in virtues rather than fleeting pleasures. The Stoic mindset. In action, complimenting character isn't just about making someone feel good. It's an intentional practice that requires mindfulness and attentiveness. Noticing someone's inner qualities means truly seeing them beyond what's obvious, and that level of awareness is a cornerstone of the Stoic mindset. So, ask yourself, when was the last time I truly recognized and appreciated someone's deeper qualities? By making a habit of observing and acknowledging what makes people unique, you not only strengthen your relationships, but also deepen your own understanding of human nature. At the end of the day, genuine compliments are more than just words. They're a bridge to real, lasting connection. And by adopting this mindset, you not only enrich the lives of those around you, but also embody the Stoic principle of finding greatness in every moment. The power of recognizing inner strengths in others. How often do you take a moment to truly appreciate the unique qualities of the people around you? In a world that moves fast, it's easy to focus on the surface, what someone is wearing, how they look. But the real magic happens when you acknowledge their inner strengths. By making a habit of noticing and appreciating someone's character, you align yourself with the Stoic principle of living with greater awareness, and in doing so, you not only enrich your relationships, but also encourage others to embrace and nurture their best qualities. Think about the last time someone recognized something meaningful in you. Not just a casual nice outfit, but a heartfelt acknowledgement of your kindness, resilience, or dedication. Didn't that leave a lasting impact? Now, imagine being the person who gives that kind of recognition to others. Building relationships on substance and shared values. When you compliment someone's character, you're doing more than making them feel good in the moment. You're reinforcing what makes them special, strengthening your bond, and inspiring growth, both theirs and yours. As Seneca wisely said, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. By focusing on what truly matters, integrity, wisdom, courage, kindness, you create connections built on substance, not fleeting impressions. And the more you practice this, the more fulfilling and meaningful your relationships become. Beyond the surface, complementing inner virtues. The next time you want to compliment someone, go beyond appearances. Notice their calmness in a stressful moment, their determination to pursue a goal, or their generosity toward others. Let them know how much you admire these qualities. For example, instead of saying, "You look great today," try, "I really admire the way you stayed composed during that tough conversation. Your ability to handle challenges with grace is inspiring." This kind of compliment fosters a connection rooted in authenticity. It's not about flattery. It's about seeing someone for who they truly are. And that kind of recognition creates a deeper, more meaningful bond. The ripple effect of meaningful compliments. One of the most powerful ways to strengthen relationships and inspire others is by acknowledging the qualities and actions that reflect their best selves. When you compliment someone's kindness, resilience, or adventurous spirit, you're not just making them feel appreciated, you're reinforcing those traits, encouraging them to keep embodying their highest values. As Epictetus put it, first say to yourself what you would buy, and then do what you have to do. When you recognize and verbalize someone's positive qualities, you plant a seed of motivation. You help them see themselves in a new light, one that encourages them to live up to their own ideals. Why complimenting actions is more impactful than looks. Think about this. When someone compliments your appearance, it feels nice, but when they recognize your kindness, your dedication, or the way you handle challenges, it means something. Instead of saying, "You have a nice smile," imagine telling someone, "The way you made that stranger feel welcome was really heartwarming." Your kindness has a real impact on people. This isn't just pointing out an action, it's validating the intention and effort behind it. And that kind of compliment lingers in someone's mind, shaping how they see themselves and how they continue to show up in the world. Encouraging growth through recognition. In today's fast-paced world, actions often speak louder than words, yet we rarely take the time to acknowledge them. Imagine your partner puts in the effort to organize a family gathering. Instead of letting it go unnoticed, you say, "I'm so impressed by how smoothly you managed everything today. Your leadership and thoughtfulness really brought everyone together." That kind of recognition doesn't just make someone feel valued, it encourages them to continue being their best self. It subtly reinforces that their actions matter and are appreciated. The Stoic approach to meaningful praise. This practice aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control: our words, our observations, and the encouragement we offer to others. Compliments about actions and character traits have a lasting effect because they shape how people see themselves. When you praise someone for a positive quality they've displayed, they internalize it. They begin to see that trait as part of their identity, making them more likely to embody it in the future. This is the ripple effect of Stoicism in action, creating positive change, not through manipulation, but through genuine recognition and support. Becoming someone who uplifts others. Have you ever asked yourself, how often do I acknowledge the good in others? And how might that small act help shape their growth? Ultimately, this practice is just as much about your growth as it is theirs. When you train yourself to notice and affirm the virtues in others, you cultivate a Stoic mindset, one that values mindfulness, intentionality, and the ability to see people for who they truly are. Seneca put it best: associate with people who are likely to improve you. Through your words, you can be that person, someone who uplifts and inspires others while enriching your own life with deeper, more meaningful relationships. The takeaway: praise that inspires growth. When you compliment someone's actions or character, you're not just giving them a confidence boost. You're investing in their potential. By aligning your praise with Stoic principles of authenticity and virtue, you empower others to grow into the best versions of themselves. And in doing so, you create stronger bonds, foster mutual respect, and live out the Stoic philosophy in the most impactful way possible, through the way you connect with and uplift the people around you. Bringing real value to the relationships that matter most. The next time you see someone displaying kindness, courage, or creativity, don't let the moment pass. Speak up and acknowledge it. Your words might be the spark they need to embrace their full potential and experience true, lasting happiness. Be the person who uplifts and inspires. Start now. 3. Compliment her actions and the traits she embodies. One of the most profound ways to deepen a connection is by supporting and acknowledging someone's aspirations. When you recognize her goals, whether it's a career milestone, a personal passion, or the pursuit of a new skill, you show that you see beyond the present moment and value her long-term growth. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By showing genuine interest in her aspirations, you align your interactions with the Stoic principle of focusing on what truly matters: inner growth and the pursuit of a meaningful life. Why complimenting ambition matters. A compliment about her ambitions isn't just about flattery. It communicates respect for her vision and the dedication she puts into achieving it. Instead of a generic, "You're amazing," try something more meaningful. "I admire how dedicated you are to your goals. It's inspiring to see your determination in action." This kind of recognition does more than make her feel appreciated. It reinforces that her journey matters to you. In a world where people often overlook others' dreams in favor of surface-level connections, this sets you apart. It tells her that you're invested in her growth, not just her presence. The power of noticing and encouraging. In modern life, where distractions and superficial interactions are everywhere, taking the time to notice and support someone's aspirations is a rare and powerful gesture. Think about it. How often do we pause to celebrate the efforts of those around us? If your partner mentions a dream she's been quietly working toward, whether it's learning a new language, starting a business, or developing a new skill, your encouragement can be a game changer. Instead of just listening, take a moment to say, "I can see how much effort you're putting into this. It's really impressive. I have no doubt you'll make it happen." This kind of acknowledgement doesn't just validate her dedication, it boosts her confidence and creates a bond rooted in mutual respect. A Stoic approach to strengthening connections. Recognizing her dreams isn't just about supporting her. It's also an opportunity to align yourself with Stoic values like mindfulness and intentionality. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. And one of the most powerful actions within your reach is being a supportive and attentive presence in someone's life. Ask yourself, how often do I acknowledge and encourage the ambitions of those I care about? By making this a habit, you not only strengthen your relationships, but also cultivate a Stoic mindset, one that values deep, purposeful connections over fleeting interactions. The ripple effect of encouragement. The impact of this practice extends far beyond the moment. When you recognize someone's aspirations, you help them feel seen and appreciated, not just for who they are now, but for who they are becoming. It empowers them to keep striving and affirms their belief in their potential. And that kind of emotional investment builds trust, deepens relationships, and fosters a connection based on genuine support. As Seneca reminds us, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. By acknowledging her preparation and commitment, you reinforce the mindset and actions that will help her achieve her goals. Complimenting someone's dreams and ambitions isn't just about kind words. It's a way of showing that you believe in their journey and their ability to achieve greatness. This is a cornerstone of high-value connections and a reflection of Stoic happiness, supporting the growth of others while staying true to your own values. The next time someone shares their aspirations with you, don't just listen. Truly acknowledge their effort and determination. Your words might be the encouragement they need to keep moving forward. And in doing so, you embody the best of Stoic principles: mindfulness, purpose, and the celebration of growth. 4. Acknowledge her aspirations and dreams. Recognizing and valuing someone's unique perspective is one of the most powerful ways to create a meaningful connection. Complimenting her intelligence, insight, or the way she interprets the world sends a clear message. You respect her mind and individuality. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. By acknowledging her way of thinking, you're not just praising her, you're affirming that her thoughts and contributions matter. Why intellectual and emotional recognition matters. A well-placed compliment can make all the difference. Instead of saying, "You're smart," say something more specific. The way you analyze situations and come up with fresh ideas is truly impressive. I always learn something from you. This kind of compliment goes beyond surface-level admiration. It touches on her intellectual and emotional core. It signals that you see her not just for what she does, but for how she thinks. A rare and meaningful validation. In today's fast-paced world, people are often judged by appearances or results rather than thoughtfulness and depth. But when you recognize someone's unique insights, you offer them a rare validation, one that makes them feel seen and valued on a deeper level. So, the next time she shares an idea, a perspective, or a dream, don't just nod in agreement. Acknowledge it. Celebrate it. Let her know that her thoughts matter, because that kind of recognition has the power to strengthen connections and inspire growth in ways few other compliments can. The power of acknowledgement in meaningful relationships. Think back to a time when someone genuinely acknowledged your perspective or praised an idea you shared. Didn't it feel empowering and uplifting? In today's world, where deep conversations are often overshadowed by distractions and small talk, taking the time to appreciate someone's perspective fosters mutual respect and admiration. For instance, if she shares an idea that challenges conventional thinking, recognizing her courage to think differently can strengthen your bond. Instead of a simple nod, you might say, "Your ability to see things from a completely different angle is remarkable. It's something I truly admire about you." This does more than just praise her intelligence. It encourages her to continue embracing her individuality. It also aligns perfectly with modern Stoicism, which emphasizes mindfulness and intentionality in how we engage with others. A Stoic mindset teaches us to value the essence of a person, their virtues, thoughts, and actions, over fleeting external attributes. By appreciating her unique perspective, you're embodying these principles in a practical and meaningful way. The habit of deep listening. Ask yourself, how often do I take the time to truly listen and value the insights of those around me? This simple practice not only strengthens relationships, but also sharpens your own ability to engage with the world thoughtfully and meaningfully. Moreover, recognizing her perspective has a lasting impact. It shows that you value her beyond the usual compliments and surface admiration. A connection built on intellectual and emotional intimacy. When you acknowledge someone's unique way of thinking, you foster a deeper connection, one where both of you feel free to share and grow together. As Seneca observed, while we teach, we learn. By learning from her unique viewpoint, you're not just building her confidence, you're also expanding your own understanding of the world. The key takeaway: complimenting her perspective isn't just about appreciation. It's a way to show genuine respect for who she is. This kind of validation fosters deeper connections built on authenticity and mutual admiration. The next time she shares an idea, take a moment to highlight her brilliance. It's a simple yet powerful way to strengthen your bond and embody a Stoic mindset in your everyday interactions. 5. Appreciate her unique perspective. One of the most meaningful ways to show respect and admiration is by recognizing someone's emotional resilience. When you acknowledge her ability to stay calm and composed in the face of challenges, you affirm her inner strength and validate her ability to overcome life's difficulties. A sincere compliment like, "I was really impressed by how you handled that situation. You stayed calm and found a solution." That's real strength. This does more than just highlight her abilities. It reinforces her belief in herself. It's especially powerful because it moves beyond surface compliments, focusing on her character rather than just external qualities. In a world that often prioritizes appearance over substance, recognizing her resilience makes you someone who truly sees her for who she is. It's a way to offer meaningful support and admiration while deepening your connection. Why emotional strength matters. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it. By praising her ability to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and determination, you reinforce one of the core tenets of Stoicism: emotional resilience. A high-value partner understands the importance of celebrating virtues in others, and when you recognize her ability to stay grounded during tough times, you're aligning yourself with these timeless values. Encouragement that lasts. Acknowledging her resilience does more than just make her feel appreciated. It empowers her to embrace and build upon that strength. This practice fosters mutual respect and creates a bond rooted in admiration for each other's virtues. The next time she faces a challenge, take a moment to acknowledge her strength. It's a simple yet profound way to lift her up, earn her admiration, and build a relationship founded on deep respect and understanding. What's one quality you admire most in someone close to you? Comment below with one word: kindness, strength, or resilience, and let's celebrate the values that truly matter. 6. Praise her emotional strength. Recognizing her acts of kindness and compassion is one of the most meaningful ways to show appreciation for the positive impact she has on those around her. If she consistently supports friends, family, or even strangers, take the time to express your admiration. For example, you might say, "The way you always find time to help others shows such incredible compassion. It's one of the things I truly admire about you." This type of acknowledgement goes beyond surface compliments. It validates her values and the care she invests in her relationships, showing that you appreciate not just what she does, but who she is. By celebrating these qualities, you reinforce the kind of deep, meaningful connections that transcend the fleeting moments of everyday life. The power of acknowledgement in strengthening relationships, making someone feel truly seen and appreciated for the impact they have on others, is one of the most meaningful gestures you can offer. When you recognize her kindness, you're not just acknowledging a single act. You're reinforcing her sense of purpose and encouraging her to keep embodying those virtues. As Marcus Aurelius wisely reflected, what we do now echoes in eternity. By highlighting her generosity and compassion, you affirm that her actions matter, not just to those she helps, but also to you. It strengthens your bond by showing that you genuinely value her character. Beyond deepening your connection, recognizing someone's efforts to support others aligns with Stoic principles of mindfulness and virtue. It reminds us to focus on what truly matters, the impact we have on the world. Praising her generosity isn't just about admiration. It's about fostering deeper, more meaningful relationships built on authenticity and appreciation. And in doing so, you bring Stoic happiness into your connection, making it richer and more fulfilling. 7. Recognize her efforts to support others. Creativity is a reflection of individuality, a unique way of bringing something beautiful, innovative, or thought-provoking into the world. Whether it's how she decorates a space, approaches problem-solving, or expresses herself through art, recognizing her creativity is a powerful way to show that you value who she is. A simple yet thoughtful compliment like, "Your creativity amazes me. It's incredible how you turn unique ideas into reality," does more than just acknowledge her talents. It reinforces the pride she feels in her originality. Why creativity matters in a fast-paced world. In a world that often prioritizes routine and conformity, creativity stands out. It takes effort, passion, and a willingness to think differently. Acknowledging this tells her that her individuality is seen and valued. Creativity is also deeply tied to Stoic principles of intentionality and self-expression. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Do every act of your life as though it were the last act of your life." In many ways, creativity embodies this idea, transforming thoughts and passions into something tangible. When you celebrate her creative endeavors, you're not just praising her work, you're honoring her ability to live with purpose and authenticity. The deeper impact of recognizing creativity. When you appreciate her creativity, you show her that you admire how she sees and interacts with the world. Not just what she does. It fosters mutual respect, encourages her to keep exploring her passions, and deepens your connection. High-value men, who understand the importance of nurturing their partner's strengths, know that celebrating creativity strengthens bonds. Whether it's a beautifully decorated room, a clever solution to a problem, or a thoughtful piece of art, taking a moment to recognize her efforts is a simple yet impactful way to inspire confidence and connection. As Seneca wisely stated, "It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable." Creativity is a reflection of that power. By praising it, you acknowledge her resilience, her vision, and her ability to create something extraordinary. So, the next time she brings an idea to life, whether big or small, take a moment to recognize the effort and passion behind it. Your words might inspire her to keep creating, and in doing so, you embody Stoic happiness by valuing what truly matters, the virtues and individuality of those around you. 8. Highlight her creativity. Some of the most heartfelt compliments go beyond achievements or actions. They touch on the energy and joy a person brings into the lives of others. Acknowledging her ability to uplift those around her is a powerful way to show appreciation. Saying something like, "Your sense of humor and the way you make people smile is one of the things I love most about you," highlights a quality that is often overlooked but deeply impactful. Why joy is a rare gift. In a world where stress and negativity often dominate, the ability to bring lightness to a moment is invaluable. Those who radiate warmth and joy contribute to the well-being of everyone they interact with. By recognizing her ability to turn ordinary moments into something special, whether through laughter, kindness, or simply her presence, you affirm the importance of who she is, not just what she does. This fosters a deep sense of belonging and appreciation. The Stoic perspective on happiness. The Stoics understood the power of positive energy in strengthening connections. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Those who spread joy naturally elevate the thoughts and emotions of those around them. By acknowledging her role in this, you are not only honoring her contributions, but also practicing the Stoic mindset of gratitude and mindfulness. The lasting impact of recognizing joy. Think about the people in your life who brighten your day. Their presence, their humor, their ability to make even the smallest moments feel special. That's a gift. By appreciating the joy she brings, you make her feel seen and valued for something truly meaningful. It deepens your connection, reinforces her confidence, and inspires her to continue being a source of positivity in the world. Value her ability to bring joy. A smile, a kind word, or a shared laugh. These small moments have the power to brighten someone's day. But how often do we pause to truly appreciate the people who bring that warmth into our lives? Recognizing her ability to make others happy shows that you don't take her kindness and humor for granted. It strengthens your connection and encourages her to keep sharing her light with the world. High-value men understand the importance of uplifting others and expressing gratitude for the joy they bring. By valuing her ability to spread positivity, you're not just complimenting her, you're celebrating her character and nurturing a bond built on appreciation and respect. Ask yourself, when was the last time I genuinely thanked someone for the positive energy they bring into my life? Taking a moment to do so enriches your relationships and aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what truly matters. It's a reminder that her presence makes life brighter and more meaningful. By bringing mindfulness and intention into your relationships, you create stronger, more authentic connections. So the next time she makes you or others smile, let her know how much you value that gift. It's a simple yet powerful way to foster Stoic happiness and show her just how much she's appreciated. Thank you for being here. Before we continue, I want to take a moment to thank you for being part of this community. Your engagement, thoughts, and support truly mean the world. If you're new here, drop a comment saying, "I am a newbie." If you've been with us for a while, let us know by saying, "I am a Stoic." Your participation is a huge source of motivation for us, and I'd love for us to continue this journey together, building deeper connections through thoughtful compliments. With these 9 foolproof compliments, you're not just offering words, you're creating meaningful and lasting connections. By focusing on personality, actions, aspirations, and unique traits, you show that you truly see her beyond the surface. These compliments uplift, empower, and make her feel valued in a way that few others do. Start using them, and you'll notice how your relationships become more authentic, more fulfilling, and filled with a deeper sense of connection. Which compliment will you try first? Let us know in the comments. Bonus: the power of compliments that go beyond the surface. Compliments have the ability to strengthen bonds, but the real magic happens when they go deeper. Instead of focusing solely on appearance, recognize what truly matters to her: her passions, interests, and achievements. By acknowledging her dedication, growth, and values, you foster a bond built on respect and authenticity. Let's explore how this approach can transform your relationships. Appreciate her passions and interests. One of the most impactful ways to inspire and strengthen connections is by recognizing the qualities that reflect someone's best self. Complimenting positive behaviors, kindness, openness, resilience, reinforces those traits and encourages the person to continue embodying them. As the Stoics taught, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. When you verbalize and appreciate these attributes, you're planting a seed of motivation that helps someone align their actions with their highest values. Have you ever noticed how a well-placed compliment about who someone is feels far more meaningful than a generic remark about their appearance? For example, instead of just saying, "You look nice today," say, "I truly admire the kindness you showed to that stranger." It's inspiring to see how much you care about others. This kind of recognition goes beyond just pointing out an action. It validates the intention and effort behind it. It highlights what makes her uniquely valuable and helps her see herself in a more positive light. The lasting impact of recognizing actions over words. In our fast-paced world, actions often speak louder than words, yet we rarely take the time to acknowledge them. Imagine this: your partner takes the lead in organizing a family gathering, showing both initiative and care. Instead of letting the moment pass, you could say, "I'm so impressed by the way you managed everything today. It really shows your leadership and thoughtfulness." Compliments like this not only make her feel valued, but also subtly encourage her to keep embodying these qualities. This aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control: our words, our observations, and the encouragement we offer others. Why these compliments truly matter. From a psychological perspective, compliments about actions and character have a reinforcing effect. When you praise someone for a quality they've displayed, you help shape their self-perception in a positive direction. They begin to internalize these compliments, feeling empowered to continue acting in ways that reflect the traits you admire. The power of genuine recognition. Creating positive change in your relationships isn't about manipulation. It's about authentic appreciation. When was the last time you truly acknowledged the good in someone and considered how that recognition could shape their growth? This isn't just about uplifting others. It's about your own growth, too. By noticing and affirming the virtues in those around you, you cultivate a stoic mindset of mindfulness and intentionality. As Seneca reminds us, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Through sincere praise, you inspire others while deepening your relationships. The lesson is simple. When you acknowledge someone's kindness, courage, or creativity, you invest in their potential. By aligning your compliments with Stoic principles of authenticity and virtue, you empower others to grow while strengthening the bonds you share. Your words might just be the spark they need to embrace Stoic happiness and realize their full potential. 10. Celebrate her achievements. Recognizing someone's accomplishments is one of the most powerful ways to show that you value not just who they are, but the journey they're on. Acknowledging progress, whether it's a major milestone or a small personal victory, shows that you truly see their efforts and growth. As Marcus Aurelius reflected, when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Celebrating someone's achievements is a way of affirming that privilege and honoring the work they've done to embrace it. For high-value men seeking meaningful relationships, this practice is indispensable in building trust, respect, and encouragement. The impact of celebrating growth. Think about the last time someone celebrated your success, no matter how small. How did it make you feel? Did it inspire you to keep pushing forward? When you say something like, "I truly admire how dedicated you've been to your personal growth," it's inspiring to see how far you've come. You're doing more than just offering a compliment. You're reinforcing their confidence and motivation. This kind of praise isn't about empty flattery. It's about genuinely recognizing effort and making sure their hard work is seen and appreciated. In a world that often values outcomes over processes, your attention to their journey sets you apart. It shows that you genuinely care. A Stoic approach to praise. This practice aligns with the Stoic mindset of valuing progress over perfection, focusing on what's within our control. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate effort, resilience, and the discipline it takes to grow. When you highlight these qualities in someone else, you're not just boosting their self-esteem. You're strengthening your connection through a shared respect for perseverance and courage. Ask yourself, how often do I take the time to acknowledge someone's effort in bettering themselves? By making this a habit, you cultivate a Stoic sense of mindfulness and gratitude in your interactions. The psychological impact of recognition. In today's world, where competition and comparison are everywhere, celebrating someone's achievements is a rare and impactful gesture. Picture this. Your partner completes a challenging project at work, or they've made strides in their fitness journey. Instead of letting the moment slip by, take the time to say, "I'm so proud of how you tackled that challenge. You really inspire me with your determination." These words don't just validate their effort. They show that you're paying attention to their growth and rooting for their success. This kind of encouragement builds their confidence and reinforces their belief in their ability to achieve more. Why this matters. In meaningful relationships, recognizing someone's achievements isn't just about making them feel good. It's about strengthening your bond and creating a culture of support and recognition. As Seneca wisely stated, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. When you acknowledge someone's hard work, you're not just recognizing their success, you're reinforcing the mindset that got them there. The ripple effect of genuine praise. Celebrating achievements goes beyond just offering praise. It's about fostering a deeper connection through shared values. By aligning this practice with Stoic principles, you strengthen your relationships, inspire others to pursue their goals with confidence, cultivate mindfulness, encouragement, and virtuous living. So the next time someone achieves something, no matter how small, take a moment to acknowledge it. Your words of encouragement might be the spark they need to keep pushing forward. And in doing so, you embody the Stoic principles of mindfulness, encouragement, and authentic connection. How to build a connection that lasts. When you take the time to recognize her passions, celebrate her progress, compliment her unique qualities. The power of meaningful compliments. The best compliments do more than make her feel good. They show her that you genuinely care about who she is and what she values. When you take the time to recognize her qualities and efforts, you're not just offering kind words. You're strengthening your bond and deepening your connection. By incorporating these strategies, you'll not only enrich your relationships, but also embody the traits of a high-value man. Someone who appreciates substance and authenticity. Which compliment will you use to make her day? Let us know in the comments. How compliments strengthen emotional bonds. Compliments aren't just about flattery. They're powerful tools for building deeper, more meaningful relationships. When given with intention, they go beyond the surface and foster trust, understanding, and genuine care. By focusing on her emotions, supporting her growth, and showing interest in what truly matters to her, you open the door to richer conversations and stronger connections. Let's explore how these compliments can transform the way you connect. The emotional impact of thoughtful compliments. If you want to build a deeper and lasting connection, tapping into emotions is key. The most meaningful compliments aren't just about looks or achievements. They resonate on a deeper level. As the Stoics wisely observed, we are not disturbed by things, but by the views we take of them. This reminds us that emotions shape how people perceive and value their experiences. Compliments that touch the heart are the ones that leave a lasting impact. For example, instead of simply saying, "You look nice today," try something more meaningful. The way you handled that situation with such grace was truly impressive. That's one of the things I admire most about you. This type of compliment doesn't just highlight an action, it acknowledges the values and effort behind it, stirring an emotional response and strengthening your bond. Why deep compliments matter. In today's fast-paced world, where conversations are often shallow or transactional, a thoughtful compliment can feel like a rare and refreshing gift. It shows that you're paying attention, not just to what someone does, but to who they are. Think about the last time someone truly saw and valued your efforts or emotions. How did it make you feel? Did it inspire you to open up, trust them more, or invest further in the relationship? These moments of genuine recognition create a sense of safety and connection that is deeply fulfilling for both people. The Stoic mindset, rooted in mindfulness and intention, teaches us to cherish these moments of authentic connection. By being present and thoughtful in your interactions, you cultivate the habit of seeing the best in others and acknowledging it in a way that truly resonates. How to give compliments that truly matter. Ask yourself, are my compliments thoughtful enough to touch someone's emotions? Or am I just staying on the surface? By choosing to focus on emotional depth, you not only uplift others, but also develop your own ability to connect meaningfully, a hallmark of high-value men who prioritize substance over appearances. Even more, emotionally impactful compliments encourage openness and vulnerability, essential ingredients for deep and lasting relationships. When you validate someone's feelings or efforts, you create a space where they feel safe to share more of themselves. This isn't about manipulation. It's about building an environment of mutual respect and appreciation. As Seneca wisely noted, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. By embracing this principle, you align your actions with Stoic values while nurturing meaningful connections. How to build trust and confidence. Through compliments, building trust and confidence in a relationship doesn't require grand gestures. The real magic happens in the small moments, when you show up with genuine support and appreciation. When you take the time to acknowledge her hard work, whether it's a personal milestone or a small victory, you send a powerful message. I see you. I value you. I'm invested in your success. This isn't about trying to impress her. It's about being someone who truly recognizes her effort and celebrates her journey. The ripple effect of authentic praise. To create lasting bonds, focus on the emotional impact of your words. Compliment not just actions, but the intentions and character behind them. Highlight resilience, courage, and kindness, traits that define her essence. Show appreciation for her journey, not just the results. When you do this, you're not just offering a compliment. You're creating a moment of validation and connection that can inspire growth, trust, and intimacy. This approach doesn't just strengthen relationships, it also brings Stoic happiness into your life, helping you live with purpose and authenticity. Genuine care for her growth and happiness. It's about genuinely caring for her growth and happiness. As Seneca wisely said, no man can live a happy life if he turns everything to his own purposes. Live for others if you want to live for yourself. By prioritizing her growth, you're laying a strong foundation of mutual respect and trust. Imagine this. She's invested time and effort into something important, maybe a big presentation at work, or managing her daily responsibilities. A thoughtful, sincere acknowledgement like, I'm really impressed with how dedicated you are to this project. It's clear how much thought and effort you've put into it. This kind of recognition shows that you see her hard work and makes her feel truly valued. It boosts her confidence and reassures her that you care about her journey, not just the outcome. These small, meaningful gestures carry a profound emotional impact, aligning perfectly with the Stoic mindset, focusing on virtues and actions that matter, building trust through small acts of support. In modern relationships, trust is built through consistent, everyday moments of support. It's about being there for her when she faces challenges, celebrating her wins, and encouraging her to pursue her goals. When you acknowledge her efforts, you're not only boosting her confidence, you're also reinforcing the emotional bond you share. This kind of intentional support helps create a relationship based on more than just the surface. It cultivates a connection rooted in Stoic happiness, a sense of fulfillment that comes from living intentionally. Ask yourself, how often do I show genuine interest in the growth and achievements of those I care about? By practicing this kind of acknowledgement, you're fostering an environment of trust and encouragement where both of you can thrive. It's not about overshadowing her journey with your own goals, but walking alongside her, appreciating her individuality and strength. When she feels confident and supported, the relationship becomes a source of empowerment for both of you. By celebrating her efforts, you're nurturing a relationship built on trust, mutual growth, and shared values, integrating Stoic principles into your relationship. This approach reflects Stoicism today, living intentionally, valuing authenticity, and focusing on what truly matters. By integrating these practices into your interactions, you're not only uplifting her, but also strengthening your own Stoic mindset. As you do so, you create a connection that is not only meaningful, but also resilient and fulfilling. So, the next time she achieves something big, or even a small victory, take a moment to celebrate it with her. You might be surprised at how much a little support can do. Encouraging meaningful conversations. Compliments don't just brighten someone's day. They open the door to deeper, more meaningful conversations that strengthen your emotional connection. When you compliment her in ways that highlight her values, thoughts, or actions, it shows you're paying attention to what truly matters to her. This isn't about shallow flattery. It's about showing genuine interest in her world. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By engaging thoughtfully, you create a space for deeper dialogue and build a bond based on authenticity and mutual respect. How compliments spark deeper connections. Think about how impactful it feels when someone doesn't just listen to you, but also truly sees what's important in your life. For example, if she shares her passion for a cause or a project, and you respond with, "I admire how much thought and care you put into this. It's inspiring to hear your perspective." This kind of compliment not only validates her effort, but invites her to open up even more. It fosters an atmosphere where she feels comfortable sharing her deeper thoughts and emotions. Meaningful conversations like these foster trust and create a relationship where both of you feel seen and understood. In a world where surface-level interactions are the norm, creating moments for genuine connection sets you apart. The power of thoughtful compliments. High-value men understand the importance of listening, responding thoughtfully, and showing genuine curiosity about the people in their lives. Compliments that encourage meaningful dialogue reflect the Stoic mindset of focusing on the quality of your interactions rather than the quantity. Ask yourself, are my conversations leaving room for meaningful connections, or are they just skimming the surface? By being present and attentive, you create a dynamic where both of you can grow emotionally and intellectually. The goal is to build a relationship based on understanding and shared values. Complimenting her in ways that encourage meaningful conversations strengthens the emotional bond and shows her that you value not just who she is, but what she stands for. This approach nurtures Stoic happiness and helps your connection grow deeper over time.